Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Croft Studios here, and I'm here with a LEGO Ninjago set review. And I'm here with set 70738, the final flight of the Destiny's Bounty. It is 1,253 pieces, retails for $119.99 here in the USA, and it contains 11 minifigures. So let's take a look at our box. Here's the box included with the set right here. On the front you can see it just basically has your set. Then moving on to the back of the box right here, you can see it just basically shows you all the features and all the accessories and types of things in the set. In this set you get one instruction booklet right here, and when we go to the end we get a couple of advertisements right here. So basically right here is where the advertisements start. You can see right here we have an ad for just basically some of the Ninjago sets. Right here we have an ad for more of the Ninjago sets that came out in this wave. We have more Ninjago ads right here for the flyers. We just have a little Ninjago type of poster type of thing right here. On this page we have a LEGO Ninjago Shadow of Ronin ad. Then on the back we get the Evil Ninja of Doom. Here are the extra pieces included in this set. In this set you get one brick separator. First up for minifigures is Sensei Wu, and it's good to get Sensei Wu in the set as usual. You can see his torso printing and leg printing are pretty cool right there. I like his staff that he gets. He actually gets a clear blue gem on the end of it. I'll show you that in a second. But you can see his golden hat right there. You can see his back printing is very nice looking right there as well. Sensei Wu always looks good in these LEGO sets. Good to get him in the set. And you can see the little blue gem that he gets right there. Spin him around, you can see he gets a blue gem in the set on the end of his staff. So let's take a look at him without his accessories. Here's Sensei Wu without his accessories on right here, and you can see his face a bit better in his front printing, and he looks pretty cool. Up next for minifigures is Nia, and you can see her right here. She looks pretty cool. She's the Master of Water. You can see her torso and leg printing right there is pretty cool looking, and you can see her face. I do have to complain about this minifigure though. She has that city face, which I complained about before with this minifigure. They're giving her that really dumb city head now for some reason. I'm not sure why. They're just trying to be cheap or something because they look similar. But you can see her weapon right there. It's kind of like a dagger. So let's take a look at her without her accessories. Here's Nia without her accessories on right here, and you can see that city head I was talking about, which is really annoying that she gets in the set, which looks really dumb on her, honestly. And then you can see her back printing is a very cool looking back printing right there, so definitely a cool figure besides the head. Up next for minifigures is Cole, and you can see his front printing right there is pretty cool looking with the orange little type of hexagon shape in the middle, which is pretty cool, or octagon, whatever you want to call it. You can see his leg printing is very cool right there. I love the weapons that he gets. That really cool blade right there in his right hand is cool. And then he gets that weird looking weapon with the black blade on the left. You can see he has a samurai sword in the back right there, which is pretty cool. So let's take a look at Cole without his accessories on. So here's Cole without his accessories on right here. You can see his front printing a little bit better, and you can also see his face, which is just the basic Cole head right there. And when you turn him onto the back, you can see he also has some cool back printing. Up next for minifigures is Lloyd right here. As you can see, definitely really cool printing on him. I love the green and black together with the gold as well. Just a really nice looking gold type of combo with green right there. It just looks really cool. You can see his armor right there over his shoulders looks cool, and he gets a gold and black samurai sword. And you can see the wrap with the green and black mold for his ninja wrap is really cool as well. So let's take a look at him without his accessories. Here's Lloyd without his accessories on right here. You can see his face a bit better. It's just that basic Lloyd face, nothing too crazy about it. When you turn out to the back, he does also have some really cool back printing with that awesome dragon print on there. Up next for minifigures is Morro right here. As you can see, I really love his ghost swords that he gets right there in that cool weird green color. Love his legs. You can see they're clear green. I love the torso as well. It's like that dark green color. I've never liked that lime green color or that ghostly green with the dark green that much, but I do love the torso in this occasion. But you can see what it looks like right there. Definitely looks sweet. When you turn around, you can see it has that ripped up cape. So let's take a look at him without his accessories on. Here's Morro without his accessories right here. As you can see his face right there is a lime green color, clear head with that crazy face look on there. Looks pretty cool. Then when you turn him onto the back, he also has a really cool sign and some back printing, so definitely a sweet minifigure. Up next for minifigures is Gultar right here, and he's not new, but he's definitely a cool figure right here. You can see his really cool translucent legs with the blue molded onto it, really well done. The weapon is kind of weird with the brown and lime green together, doesn't really mix with me. But you can see his torso printing is really cool right there. You can kind of see it through that ghost armor that he has on. Definitely a sweet looking ghost armor. He also has back head printing right there, as you can see. So he's definitely a really cool looking figure. Let's take a look at him with those accessories on. Here's Galtar without his accessories on. You can see him a lot better right there. The torso printing and head printing is really cool looking with that skeleton look to it. And when you turn him out to the back, he also does get some really cool back printing. One thing I really like about him as well is that double-sided head printing with the back has that really cool bolt type of look to it, kind of like stuck to the back. And like I said, his back printing is cool as well. So definitely a great figure. Up next for figures is Bansha right here, and she is a really cool ghost as well. You can see her crazy looking weapon right here with the two blades on it. I mean, you can see her printing is really cool with that dark red arms, which is pretty unique to her. And when you turn her around, you can see the molded helmet or kind of hat that she gets. It's really sweet. And she also does get some really cool back of that armor. You can see the back of the armor is really cool looking. So let's take a look at her without her accessories. Here she is without her accessories on right here. As you can see her face a bit better, which is cool, and also some really nice torso printing right there. And when you turn her around, she also does get some really cool back printing right there. Up next for her figures is the Soul Archer right here, and this is a really cool minifigure right here. I wish they would have given us a different color bow, which would have been really cool right there, but we did not get that with him. I wish, like, maybe in the show they would have given him like a clear one. That would have been really sweet looking. You can see he has gray arms right there, and his hat looks really cool with the purple band around it. You can see his armor that he gets as well is just that regular ghost armor. So let's take a look at him without his accessories. Here's the Soul Archer with his armor and hat taken off right here. As you can see, he has some really nice torso printing right there. I really love that bearded face look with the ghost. Really nice looking right there. I definitely love the look of that. He also has some back head printing right there, which is basically a band that continues on, which is really cool. Then he also does have some cool back printing, so definitely a very detailed minifigure. Up next for figures is Spider right here. As you can see, he definitely looks like a cool figure. I love his torso printing right there, and he has that sword with a spider on it, which is like a clear lime green spider. Really nice looking right there. Definitely a cool hat mold that you get with him. It's nothing too special. We've seen it before, but basically you can just take that off. You can see what his face looks like right there. You see it has some like fang look to it, which is cool, and I really love the color of his hands, which is unique to him. It has that kind of ghostly green look to it, which is really cool, and then he also does have some cool back printing. Our last two figures of the set are basically the Screamers, and they're kind of like half minifigures, not really. They can basically fit on minifigures' heads if you want them to. But you can see the first one right here comes with a banana and a little dagger type of weapon, which is funny. I don't know why he gets a banana. But you can see his crazy face right there with that tongue sticking out. Then the other one also has a unique print on his face, which is cool right there. He has some TNT and a little dagger type of weapon right here. So definitely two cool little Screamers right here. Before we move on to our first model, I wanted to show you a small thing that every ninja gets right here. You basically, with the three ninjas, get their hair pieces, which is also a small addition to the set. The first model you get in the set is basically Morro's dragon, and I'm kind of disappointed with this model right here. I mean, there's not really any point to this being specifically Morro's dragon, because Morro already has a set that is his dragon, so I don't really see the point of this. It just should have been like a regular ghost dragon or something. And then the other thing about the model is that it's not very well designed. We'll just take a look at the head first. You can see the eyes are these little fangs right here, but they're used as teeth. So like the same piece that's used for the eyes is used for the teeth, which I thought was kind of stupid. But you can see what the head looks like right there. It's a nice little design on the top, but the side, I do not like the look of it. It's just really weird and blocky looking. I think the head overall just doesn't really look that good. You can see how it's basically hooked in by one peg too, so it kind of pops out a lot, which is really annoying. So that's a bad design right there. See all the red pieces sticking out here on the side of the neck, basically, which is annoying. And basically, it's really weird standing up like this because basically it rests on these hands, and they aren't even hooked on very well. They're just basically hooked on by one little clip piece. It's just not very well designed. And if you want the wings to go out like this, you can see what it looks like. It looks really stupid when the wings are out like this. I just do not like the look of it at all. I don't know what the LEGO designers were thinking right there. It just looks really stupid. And it's also kind of hard to stand up with this design suit, so I don't really see the positives of this design right here. You can fit Morro right here on the dragon, and you can also like just set him back here if you want to. See how he just stands up there. And you can see the legs back there hooked on by ball joints as well. But there's like another random ball joint right here on each side, which is really stupid looking. Basically the dragon can bend like that too, which is pretty cool. But it has it can't stand up like this on its hind legs, which is kind of dumb too. And then you can see the tail is a nice little design right here, not too bad. I just don't really like this dragon that much. It has a lot wrong with it. It's one of the weaker models I've seen from a Ninjago set, honestly. Before we move on to the Destiny's Bounty, I want to show you a couple things that come in it. Basically are these two chests, and I'd rather show these right now than actually show them during the model. But you can see in here you get a feather, a little type of magic gypsy type of thing. I don't know what you want to call it. And then you also get a cup in there for some reason. And you do get a black chest, which is really cool. Then right here in this crate, you get a broom. You get a really cool amount of tools in here. You can see what they look like. You get a little pirate sword. You get a wrench. Just a lot of nice little tools in here that you can use. Then these are studs for the stud shooter on the side of the boat, which I'll show you in a little bit. And you also do get a nice little pirate hat. Alright guys, so here is the Destiny's Bounty, and it's a pretty well designed Destiny's Bounty in my opinion. There's a lot of nice features on it. You can see the front of it right here has this big long piece for the front. This basically is a dragon mouth on the front that can open up too. You can see what it looks like right there. It's just basically a sticker piece. You can see what that looks like right there. There's some stickers on the sides right here as well. A lot of nice little designs and stuff. On the front of the ship, you get these two little opening crate type of things that has a sword and a crowbar in there. You can see what those look like, and they can just close up, which is a nice little design on the front. On the sides of the ship right here, moving onto this side, you can see there's a sticker piece right here. And then basically this is where you put your studs in for the stud shooters. Just basically put it in right there. And basically the features, when you press down on it, it fires. I'm not going to show that because I don't want to lose a bunch of studs when I'm showing the set. You can see what the side of the boat looks like a little bit right there. There's some nice little controls in there right there. And then a really nice piece included with the set is this printed piece right here with the dragon on it. That just looks really nice. Very well designed piece right there. And basically the feature with that, you can see these big wings up here. Basically the feature is that you can pull down on this and it moves the wings up. You can see what that looks like up here as well. Basically when the feature is activated. Sometimes it does this, which is kind of annoying, which it just gets caught for no reason. But you can see what it looks like right there. It just gets caught on the side of the wing. It's not too bad of a flaw, though. I mean, you can fix that pretty easily. It's not that big of a deal. So moving on to further behind the boat, you can see what the deck looks like. There's not really too much going on with it. It's just some nice open area space for you to walk your minifigures on. There's a little pail in there, which is cool. And on the back of the ship right here, you can see what that looks like. There's some sticker details on the boosters. There's some nice sword pieces going out for some design. There's also a nice little Chinese hat right there. And you can see that what the top of it looks like with these cool wing pieces. Very well designed right there. And I really like these lantern pieces with the gold discs on there. Very nice as well. So one of the features back here is that you can just basically lift this up and it reveals the inside right there. You can see what the inside looks like right there a little bit. There's some computer screens in there and like a sideways angle. There's also 2 seats where you can put minifigures, so not too bad of a design in there. You can see there's also a ladder in there for you to walk up there as well. You can see what that looks like. So it's a nice little added design right there. And basically one of the features is that basically this top piece that folds up, you can pull this out right here out of the top of the ship right there, and basically it just opens up right here, which is really cool. And it opens up. There's a big sticker piece right here, and there's some more of those tools I was talking about earlier, which is really cool. And it basically has this little ship that pops out. See how that looks like right there. And they used cups for the boosters, which is kind of funny right there. But I don't really like the look of the speeder that much. It looks really funky to me. I don't like it. He uses a motorcycle piece. I just think it's kind of stupid looking, but it's still cool to get in the set, I guess. So here's a nice little printed piece right there as well. I like that piece. Basically just hook it back on here, close this up, and basically just slide it back in there. Pretty simple design, but it's a nice little add-on, I guess. Not too bad for the set. And then another feature at the back of the ship is that basically you can open these up as well if you want to for the guns to move around more, but the main feature of the set I'm going to show you right now. So moving on to the main feature of the set, basically this back area of the bow has a little piece you can grab onto, and when you pull it, it basically activates these boosters into a really cool looking position. So it's a very well done feature. You can see what that looks like right there. And then basically another feature in the middle of the boat, which I'd show right now, is basically a small handle piece for you to hold the ship. But I do not like this at all. This handle is way too small to hold the ship because this thing can topple off your hand very easily. So I do not like that design whatsoever. I'm kind of disappointed with that one. But this feature right here is very well done. You can see how that works right there. It's just basically the boosters move when you push this in. And then the back also has some guns right here, which basically spring-loaded shooters right here. You can see how those can turn and activate right there, and there's some nice little control panels to activate those. And you can see that the harpoon type of spring-loaded shooters, which are really cool pieces right there, not super common. And, guessing you guys know how those work, you just fire it off. So very nice design right there. I really like those guns on there. Alright guys, now onto the rating on this set. The price for this set is reasonable at $120 and 1,253 pieces, not too bad of a deal right there. 11 minifigures in the set is stellar. Love the minifigure choice for the set. I don't like how Nia's face is that city head, but that's a smaller problem in the set. It's not too bad, but the rest of the figures are very good, and I like those. Another thing I don't like about the set is that little handle that you get at the bottom of the boat is really stupid. And also the dragon in the set sucks too. That's a terrible design, honestly. But the rest of the features in the set really do well. The features in the set are very, very good. I really like those. I think the green color on the Destiny's Bounty is a little weird looking for designers to pick out for that color, but it's not too bad of a color to pick out, I guess. That little speeder you get kind of sucks too with the cup boosters on them, which is really stupid. But the amount of accessories in the set is very good. The controls are a little weak, like I said, but overall the set is a very well designed. Like, most of the set's features and everything, its functionality just gets the job done, definitely. So I'm going to give this set an 8.3 out of 10. It's not a bad set at all. It's a pretty good set. Just like I said, a lot of the small things in the set kind of rack up the rating to go down a bit, just due to the fact that some of the minifigures, we've seen them before, but you do get a lot of figures in the set, which is good. And another thing I don't like I said, all the things I listed are the things I don't like, and the dragon kind of sucks too. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this review. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe.